Hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second.
Welcome to the broadcast, everyone. Watch party and live on patrol on YouTube with Bob Fletcher and Pat Scott in the Ramsey County Sheriff's Department of Minnesota. Host to St. Paul, the capital city, or they're the sheriff of the host city of the Twin Cities, I guess, whatever, the capital city of Minnesota. And we're on mute to begin with, and Bob's a little late, but that's normal.
I know where it is, but we're not going to go there.
God bless them, may they be safe. And viewer discretion advised.
So anyhow, it was a long week for us, and you can turn that volume down a little bit. And it was especially long for me, I gotta be honest with you. I did end up going down to Fort Myers Beach to check on a couple properties for people that contacted us. And I haven't seen devastation like that since Katrina. And to be frank with you, in some ways it was worse. Katrina, of course, you had the dikes that failed. The Ninth Ward was built underwater. But, and so of course it flooded. But in this case, the wind and the surge just wiped houses from the face of the earth. And it's going to take me a while to get that image out of my mind.
Unbelievable devastation.
And of course the smell, I mean, in Katrina, the smell was exactly the same smell. Stronger in Katrina. Townhome on 3rd floor was 100% safe. 1st and 2nd floor were destroyed.
Wow.
But they were on 3rd floor, and 3rd floor was not damaged. It was 1st floor is destroyed. 2nd floor, the water had done a lot of damage, but 3rd floor was good. But I spent the day on the island looking at places that I did. The picture that I posted there today, those of you that have been in Times Square, you know there's 2 major stores across the street from the beach, and that's the remnants of one of them, the one on the south side of the street of San Carlos. And it's going to take months to clean up the debris, and probably years to replace what's been taken. So if you have friends there, and that's just on Fort Myers Beach. I spent 2 days there watching the news, the Channel 4 Fox News. Fox 4 News in Fort Myers has YouTube videos you could watch. They covered it extensively driving through town, and there are several other parts of Fort Myers that have been hit really hard. Some trailer courts and people can't get their roofs repaired. They can't even get enough tarps to cover the roofs for all the damage because there's not enough equipment. Of course, trying to get enough contractors in there. So, and I just hope that we don't forget about Fort Myers. You know, everybody thinks, oh, it'll be fixed in a month. That will be several months. And here's one more devastating part of Fort Myers. I took a boat ride around the entire island while I was there. Half of the beach, the sand that's on the beach, is gone.
Wow.
It has been surged onto the island and pushed over the island. Are they doing okay down there? Nothing's flying?
Yeah.
Nothing's took off?
No.
squad to be out on an investigate at Obama Elementary.
Westbound fleet. Yes.
Put it on. I can put mine on.
Put what on?
I'll put the radio on. Are we on one, or what channel are we on?
We're on RS Tech.
I'm sorry, it went out eastbound to St. Albans. Never went north on St. Albans.
Which one are we looking for, Pat?
VW.
Okay.
I don't have a cell phone either.
VW.
Sorry guys, I never went north. Confirming this other car was with it, correct? SA firm. Who was on St. Albans? Which way did
Clear.
it go? It did not go north on St. Albans. I went around the north side. It never went north. I was delayed when I went telephone and I...
What's that?
It was moving fast.
Yeah.
Probably went out to Dale.
You think?
Yep.
Trying to pull this other car over. He's not stopping. Yeah?
What do you think, down?
Yeah, I think, yeah.
He's north of the school. Real slow to stop here.
Two in front of us.
Might have been a little too small. Oh, well. What do you think?
I think we got to see.
I'm with Rick.
Nope. That ain't what I saw.
Huh?
That ain't the one I saw.
It must have gone up top. There was one way down there. It's alright. Mute that for a minute, will you?
Yep.
We're in the middle of somebody else. So anyhow, if you haven't shared this, share this with your friends if you wouldn't mind. I'm quite confident it's going to be a busy night. Quite confident.
Well, we had our first snowfall overnight.
Yeah, I noticed that. footprints in my yard. It was our dog went out to pee.
You gotta go back to one.
Anyhow, I'll leave that at that with the Fort Myers thing, but just don't forget, people, it's going to be months before people recover. In some cases, it'll be years.
Oh, yeah.
And the loss, a lot of people don't have the right insurance. There's flood insurance, there's wind insurance, there's water insurance. Lots of different types of.
56 for code 4. If West gets loaded, the squad in the back seat just for a minute, please. It'd be greatly appreciated.
Well, what else we have going on at work?
It's been a long week.
I met with some legislators this week too. Put together a list of basically we have a list of 90. There's been about 90 auto thieves and carjackers we've arrested in the last year. Did you know that?
I knew there were a lot. I wasn't sure it was that many.
Put together the 10 of them that have like 20 previous arrests and just keep getting back on the street. And you're familiar with a lot of them, of course.
Yeah.
It's just a revolving door. Here's the thing. This is the line I'd like you backseaters to use, because I thought about this when I was talking to them. Everybody knows the justice system today is a revolving door, but it revolves much faster in the juvenile system than it does the adult.
Boy, does it ever.
It's a fast revolving door. And on that matter, did you see the 15-year-old that shot and killed 5 people? Today?
No, I didn't.
Down in Raleigh. There's a mass shooting. Several months.
Or it gets to that point.
Yeah, and perfect. Whether it's addiction or whatever it is, friends. It's I don't know. You know, I was gonna tell. Since we've been told lately by a lot of these kids that they're all watching every Friday, and of course things slow down when we come on. But I think it's time for us to pass a lesson on to them. Something happening? What I was going to say is, to all you offenders that are listening, really it's time to make something out of your life. It's time to make a course change. And here's when I used to teach classes to kids through the St. Paul Youth Services Bureau, I used to ask them, okay, let's pretend 10 years from now. 10 years goes by pretty fast. What do you're 15 years old now. Where do you want to be when you're 25? because everyone knows youthful brains don't think ahead much. You got to force them to think ahead a little bit. So when you're 25, where do you want to be? Here's my first, and they look at you like, well, I don't know. I said, well, let me ask you this: do you want to have a car? Yeah, I want to have a car. Well, what kind? Well, I want to have a good car. This car, okay. Well, let's think about that. Well, how much does that cost, and what's the monthly payment for a car like that? Well, do you want to have a wife? Are you planning to be married? 25 to... Oh, yeah, I'm planning to be married. Well, then do you plan to have kids? Well, yeah, eventually. Well, then do you need a house? Yeah, I need a house. Well, how much does it... Even an apartment, how much does it cost?
Huh.
So, anyhow, you go through that, and then you cost it out for them. What a month rents cost at an apartment, car payment. You start costing it all out, food, and then you say, well, how much is this going to cost? What kind of job do you need to have to support that? And of course, the reality is you need to make about $20 an hour, right? I mean, making 15 is great when you're working your way up the chain, but you got to make 20 in order to really support yourself independently. So, and their brains would start thinking. So here's my message to all you youthful offenders. Think about where you want to be 10 years from now and figure out how you're going to get there, because the best way to get to where you want to be is get a decent education, because education is the path to better success. And I give the same speech to my own kid, you know.
Right.
But you can't put off thinking. You can't put off thinking about your future till it's already there. And this is a special message to my friend, nicknamed Cookie.
Yeah, when you keep sending these kids home time after time after time, there's absolutely no incentive to stop what you're doing. You don't get a chance to have that success 10 years down the road.
So some of you have been asking about the On Patrol Live. Actually, Pat, when we do stop, I'm going to have you look at some of these messages. I know some people have been sending us messages. The On Patrol Live discussions are hinging around what time we start live on patrol. Just to be candid with you, there's discussions about limiting the overlap. It's not going to be completely limited, but we're in discussions about limiting the overlap. So it is possible and likely that our live on patrol will start a little later than we have been at 9/11. Of course, for most of you backseaters that are in the backseat at 9/11, you know we always don't start on time anyhow.
True that.
So, I know Pat's got a lot on his mind this week and tonight. Notice how the crime has slowed down? Pat and I were working for a couple hours already tonight before we hooked up together. And
It was very busy, to put it mildly.
Yeah. Very busy.
So, when we sometimes say something like at the end of the night, sorry there wasn't more going on. We're just sorry that there wasn't more to keep you entertained. But we're happy
More to educate you.
that the crime is down and we can talk more.
Yeah.
That shows the cops are doing their job.
Yeah, we've been collecting data for a year on these kids. So we're gonna issue a press release here soon about the needs of these children and how they're not being met. Pat, you're being kind of quiet tonight, buddy. You're gonna have to.
I'm trying to step the game up. And I apologize, folks. I am pretty tired tonight, but I'll try and fire up here and trying to listen to a couple different things going on. And
Pat's preoccupied tonight, but he didn't get his sleep either. How much did you sleep? Like 5 minutes?
not even.
Yeah. 5 minutes of sleep. We were working all day on some other stuff. Well, the good news is the picture looks good. I think, right?
Oh, the picture looks great. I think one of the best ever.
So,
I got my Durango back.
yeah.
I had to get new brakes on it. I had one too many pursuits, I guess. The brakes were fading. I'm definitely becoming a Durango believer.
That's a good car. Good car. Well, maybe we're back on the east side now, Pat. Maybe you'll feel better. Maybe it's the proximity of... Oh, I thought the lights was red. Yellow. Okay, yellowish orange. Oh, what else do I have to report?
Clear as mark. Central.
What else?
Well, we had our two latest murders within 24 hours. One, where was that one on the east side?
Antoine Watson, I think, up there on Payne Avenue.
Yeah, and then over at Grotto and Thomas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, good to see everyone. I am going to change my title real quick, so it'll be switching out of the screen for a second.
What I gotta do is put this on the Suburban channel scanning. Before I do that, I better check what's on the scan. Perfect. Put this on. So I won't have LTEC, but someone will alert us if there's LTEC.
Oh, yeah.
Hang on a minute. Do we know, do we have any that for a second, please.
Just had to change the title a little bit. Get some hashtags in there that I forgot.
Well, we are trying to do some police work here, and I know that 99.9% of you understand that sometimes we can't let the offenders know what we're doing. There's that 0.1% that like to express their dislike. We appreciate you when you tell them how important it is that we continue to do that. The only other option is just we could delay the broadcast 20 minutes, half hour maybe, but that wouldn't really be like live either.
Right.
You got 3 on, right, Pat?
Yes.
Is it on the one that I can hear, or just on the
Yes, it's on one you can hear.
And we're that quiet, huh?
Yep.
Holy mackerel. We are quiet. Is it Kia? Yeah, by the way, for those of you that are not from Minnesota, it's going to be 32 degrees tonight, maybe 31. And there was snow on the ground, as Pat was saying this morning. It's going to be colder tonight than it was. But it's going to be a nice 50 degrees tomorrow.
Earliest snow that I've ever seen in Minnesota personally that actually stuck to the ground even for more than a second.
Just get that a minute.
It snowed. We got them surrounded, Pat.
And they're convinced of it.
Yeah.
Talk about being able to roll the proverbial bowling ball down the street, huh?
State's chasing a car north on Vic from Concordia.
Oh, State's chasing a car. Alright, did you hear that? State's chasing a car north on Victim.
We
We going LTAC? Pat?
State is chasing a vehicle north on Victoria.
I got it.
State is chasing a car north on Victoria.
1 for pursuit.
I think this is your passion. I'll take one as well.
LTAC 1.
152, it's 20.
North Victoria, St. Anthony, compliant driver.
Okay.
Compliant driver.
Never successful bid.
Oh.
101 copies.
We almost had a little pursuit here, but State Patrol was chasing someone on the freeway and
4440 of it. No, it was 44 Tango.
slide over there. Sounds like they
Copy.
used the pit to
Fletcher 152, your status.
get control of them.
Code 41 compliant, so.
Denver.
Squad 367.
367.
Can you give me a kiss on my face?
Case number is 192513. 192513.
I'll be out with 152.
Denver 2220.
Pat's trying out a new earphone for radios, doing inputs at the same time,
Right.
and so it becomes very distracting.
And I apologize for that, folks. that
No,
I'm
no, it's
not being
fine.
as
It's fine. It was good.
engaging
It's
as
good to
usual.
experiment once in a while. You know, it trains your brain to be able to use two sides of your brain instead of one. And you know, there's different sides of your brain do different things. So maybe we after this experiment we'll have
Metro
to
152.
move the
Yeah,
earbud to the
158.
other side of your brain, because that's the brain, the side that's probably more friendly. That's what they say, right?
Yeah, I was actually thinking that a little while ago. I should probably move it over to the other ear.
I'm just joking, of course. I'm just joking. Can you imagine what it would be like, though, if you took phones away from teenagers? Oh, that would be painful for them.
Oh, yeah. So maybe next week I'll try a different radio frequency in each ear.
Would that be something?
3929.
I'd be absolutely insane by the end of the
Yeah,
night.
that'd be good.
3938, if you could start to the Regency Park Apartments, 2220 Stillman Avenue East. The callers in Unit 112 says there's an unknown person banging on the window, attempting to get in. 3929, 12 copies. Only description is the shadow, possibly a male.
Alright, here we go. Is that it?
2223 and 4444 Tango, checking your status.
For anyone just joining, we're watching, we're doing a watch party of Live on Patrol
Good stuff.
on YouTube with Bob
44,
Fletcher and
44,
Pat
again,
Scott, Ramsey County Sheriff's Department, Minnesota. So
44 for now.
most
22,
likely we're in St. Paul right now or one of the surrounding cities. I think they have like a dozen
Here, Pat,
cities or
I
so that they
gotta
operate
go.
in.
Doesn't come around that
And
often.
viewer discretion is advised as
There's
always,
a ton of
because
requests.
anything can and may
Alright,
happen.
Just start here. You got a week's worth of these things. Work your way back a week.
All
All
right.
right. I mean, some of them look like they're
Bob
red,
and
but they're
Pat
not
are
answering.
7132.
First of
Out
all, the
showing
question,
what
did
good
Pat
community
complete his
policing
tattoo?
can look like.
We'd like to see it. That's number one.
All right. Yes, my tattoo is done.
Okay.
Needs a little bit more healing to do, and for the colors to settle in before I'm going to be ready to show it.
Bob's not a big fan of
Maybe
paperwork.
a
Let's put
couple
it like
weeks.
that.
And then we'll do
Unnecessary
the big
paperwork, you
reveal.
know. A lot of warnings and stuff.
Well, we don't want to see everything, just a tattoo.
Oh, actually, I know where we're at now. We're in White Bear. Yeah, White Bear. The city of White Bear. Not very far from the lake, actually, right at the moment, I believe.
2241.
It's still red, buddy. Sorry.
2241.
Go with your traffic.
Squad 317. I'll start for your geolocation. 055. I'll take another car. He fled for about half mile before he pulled over.
Copy of the squad group says 08 copy for the DOC 1406 for Nest Parkway. Officers were just on scene for the same situation.
609.
Copy to that 2160.
Well, thank you for the kind words, Rick Martell.
Squad 36.
Copy of that 2160 or 2367.
Clear by split 375.
Are you going to get to the birthday shout-outs?
Yeah, he's off again.
Trying.
Northbound Rice.
He's taking off now.
Copy vehicle fled northbound Rice.
He's good.
10-2241, just verify the plate is coming back on a 2013 Buick Regal, black in color.
Yeah, affirmative. Northbound from County Road B at about 60.
Radio pursuit.
L-Tech
Yeah,
2.
affirmative. For some reason the siren's not working.
Copy.
Kevin, if the siren's not working, you should terminate.
Receive. I'm gonna shut her down. It's still northbound from B2. See another car. Squad coming northbound. I'm gonna shut her down. There's an unmarked Roseville car, Charlie and Rice right now.
Really?
Coming up to see Charlie.
Siren's not
Just went
working.
by the Mark's Closet. It's turning, doing a U-turn. Tony 163, that's me. Northbound Rice passing cargo C. It's got one headlight, only the driver's side.
Copy one headlight.
We got one of our squads pursuing a car.
In a car is crashed out. Copy vehicle crashed out. What's your location?
Rosedale States, running on foot. Jeans.
Copy crashed out at Rosedale State. 12 on foot westbound towards the building wearing jeans.
Well, probably going to set up
2163, do we have an updated location or
perimeter up.
description?
Lean on foot. We're northbound in front of the apartment.
Copy northbound in front of the apartment.
Clear.
to the Rosedale Estates 2800 block of Rice Street. That side technically is Roseville side, and then the Little Canada side is the sheriff's department.
3929.
So hold the car over and stop temporarily, and then took off again.
12 in the area.
Then this,
She went in the building.
he went in the
Southwest corner.
One is the building on the southwest corner.
Young black male, 20, short afro, colorful black, hooded sweatshirt, window.
The door is locked now.
That's not good.
Tommy suspect is going to be a 20-year-old black male, short afro, wearing a black hooded sweatshirt. Then building,
Clear.
the building is locked.
Clear.
382.
Gotta figure out why his siren didn't work.
Road to the LEC until now.
I have had that happen though.
Copy,
yeah.
29.
There's different
Clear.
switches. So we're in.
2163, can you advise which building he ran into?
How did he get in the building? That's the question.
The north side building.
They got eyes on him in the building. It's the southernmost apartment complex.
Okay.
Copy, southernmost apartment complex.
Second floor.
Second floor. They can see him in there.
Copy on the second floor.
So
Let's get a perimeter set up.
probably.
Copy, scan the perimeter of the west to be Woodbridge, south to be Tanner,
Mark Suki's there. He's probably
we can do north.
Probably gonna be in custody by the time we get there.
Building. Also somebody out at Woodbridge and Iona.
We lost him on the second floor.
Copy, lost somebody on the second floor.
382, is there a CNC operator that could be in the LEC?
We still don't have a western perimeter or anybody north.
Checking for a DMT operator that can meet at the LEC.
2166, one at the west.
Copy.
So
The north door of 2755
Checking
is
channels 2 and 3 for a DMT operator.
north door of 2755.
Copy, the north door of 2755 is going to be propped open.
264.
2162, pen my call. I'll be on this call on the
Copy, thank
Rice
you.
Street Mobile vehicle.
So
Copy.
this is Rice Street. We're back on.
Pen my call. I'll be around with the drone.
Copy.
2241.
Where's the car?
2241.
Where's the car registered to?
There's the car right
There,
here.
maybe?
Yeah.
2755 Rice Street, number 224.
This is 2163 to 2161. Check that laundry room on the second floor. No sign of the suspect on the third floor.
Copy.
There's the car he was driving. He crashed and he bailed.
2361. I'll be arriving shortly with the canine.
Not really
Copy.
supposed to drive around this normally, but we're gonna today.
And 2372. I'm arriving with canine also.
And we got a Durango.
Copy.
I don't know how good that looks.
You did it.
39.
Where do you guys want my dogs?
So it sounds like he fled into the building.
2160.
On the dog for now. We've been through every floor here.
Well,
We pretty much muddled everything up for a track.
at least he's aware of that. Well, there's the building that he probably snuck into.
Copy, have the dog stand by. I don't know if we'll get a good track at 2233.
Sounds like they got
2372 copy. I'll be posting on the northwest corner then.
the building surrounded, but
Copy, northwest corner.
figuring out what apartment he's in is at this point.
2163. Can I get the address of the RO for the vehicle again, please?
Copy, address is going to be 2735 Rice, number 224.
Oh, well, there you go. The registered owner has an apartment in there.
84. Can we hear the description one more time, please?
Well, we're coming in.
It's going to be 20-year-old black male, thin build with a short afro wearing a black hooded sweatshirt.
Oops. Like, wow, you picked the wrong time to run to your house, I guess.
Ooh.
Like I said, viewer discretion is always advised, and we won't be seeing inside the building or nothing, I don't think, so.
Copy, need one additional squad up to
It's in-car cam only.
2735 building.
Well, I think they'll get this young man.
Which way is that? Hey, still get somebody outside. From the east side. Come in the door on the...
So the door locked behind the suspect, which means he probably had a key and the deputies did not.
Yeah, Bob's got us muted right now for not to leak stuff out if the person in there knows about the show, because a lot of people do. He's got like 7,000 or 8,000 viewers on YouTube alone right now, and he's also on Facebook. And I definitely subscribe on both.
Well, they've got that well contained. And I would imagine the suspect will shortly be in custody.
Yeah, when the registered owner lives in the building he runs into, that's a pretty good clue.
Crashes his car right when he gets home.
I think he was trying to make the turn, maybe. What do you think?
Oh, I would think so, yeah.
I copy one in custody, just to advise me.
See that a lot.
I think they got one in custody.
Excellent.
Copy of your note.
There we go.
2360, I can head that way.
So they were able to get a lot of officers and deputies on scene right away.
Do you have your CAD with you?
Yeah.
Can you peek at it?
This call?
No.
Oh.
And I hate to say it, but I know you got the night vision on. I can't really read it from
Oh.
here, but I don't need to. But 2363, where's he headed?
I'll do one more thing real quick here.
2363. Hang on. Must have been 2163.
Yeah.
He's on the way to the scene. Was he the original deputy who made the stop?
I don't know.
But he's on the way to that scene.
From the medical counties in row.
Okay.
And I'll bring the brightness up here on this a little bit.
2240.
Better?
100%.
Okay.
100%.
But yeah, getting all those deputies and officers on scene that quickly led to a safe and successful apprehension.
Well, imagine this: the driver he's being pursued by one of the deputies whose siren's not working. He shuts off. And he thinks, "I'm home free," and then all of a sudden he pulls by another
Copy
deputy,
1025 Margaret on the DOC.
who chases him, and he runs into a pole.
And next thing you know, he has no more front end to his
There
car.
you go. That's worse punishment than you'd get.
Oh, that's a very expensive life lesson.
Yeah. All right, back to these.
Oh yeah.
There's a father-in-law. Somebody that's important.
All right, here we go. Tana Clammer sent us a message here. Her father-in-law Jeff is having his birthday tomorrow, and he is watching right now from his vacation in Montana. Well, happy birthday to you, Jeff, and thanks for riding with us.
Spot 317, clear advised 318, 367.
2242.
I was trying to change the title on Twitch too, but it doesn't want to let me. But you all know it's a watch party.
I have some too.
So there's
I'm gonna refresh this real quick too, just to be sure it's.
Oh,
like- there's 100
Oh,
there.
some of them hadn't changed color. I see.
No,
It's just the
I looked at all
camera
of them.
focus
But
or
we
whatever.
gotta-
Oh, I got you.
There's 100 of them.
Go again.
Good luck.
465, we can reconfirm.
And if I don't look at them, Steve's looking at them. But basically, we're just we're the taste testers, Pat, and then you are the cook. So even if they're, go ahead.
Well, here's a question for you. because you know so much. You just may know the answer to this. What celebrity has a house by White Bear Lake? The actor from Home Alone that we mentioned in a video.
I have no idea.
I don't remember mentioning that at all. Well, Joel Whitehead, thank you for being a backseater. No, stop sticks are not a dangerous way to attempt to end a pursuit. Actually, they're one of the safest ways. Because what they do is they're hollow spikes that slowly deflate the tires. So it's a very, very safe way.
Generally, cars can maneuver relatively safely, even if they have one totally flat tire. Actually, with two even, we've seen. It's just that they're not as quick and they don't turn as well with a couple flat tires. Eventually, that leads them to quit.
Can you just verify that scene is secure when they arrive?
Northeast corner of 30th. Yes, we're both when they get here.
Copy.
How much in there?
You have to read them all. There's been a lot this week.
Well, yeah.
But Steve dealt with a lot of it, answering questions.
So if you want a shout out, text Pat Scott. Patrick Scott. Because he's the most reliable at getting to his messages.
Buddy, you can cancel control. 26 Rectangle, I'll be 2360 Ashley Park.
6 up copy from the scene. 6 up copy also. Being clear medics.
So back to those that asked about On Patrol Live, I think it is likely we will have an agreement signed at some point in the future to be part of On Patrol Live. But we're still in discussions, and the discussions evolve around what time we're going to begin on Friday nights.
Bob, if you ever see this, I think that's a horrible idea, and I'll tell you why.
Edward
It's
LaRue
not just
turned
'cause
63 on the 8th. And he's a
they're
regular
gonna have rights to
backseater.
your shit, man.
Thank you, Edward, and happy
Don't
birthday.
do it. You got a perfect thing going. Like, you'll end up with millions of viewers either way. Just don't enter into agreements.
Daniel Stoltz in
with
Cape
the
Coral,
devil.
Florida.
I mean, I like A&E
Was
a
running
little
on
bit,
generator
like their
power
content,
only for about a week.
but, he should just roll solo.
Yeah, I spent some time in Cape Coral when I was down there as well, and they certainly did not get hit as bad as Fort Myers Beach. But the water surge there was very significant, higher than it was in 2017. And the beach house, the Cape Coral beach house / restaurant there, and the entire dock there completely wiped out. The beach house was destroyed, not wiped out, but the dock, it's amazing that those big timbers that are thoroughly fastened to those cement pilings can just be eliminated. Both the Fort Myers dock and the Cape Coral when we're gone.
302.
How's it going, partner? Good.
302.
Even the holidays a little
You sent me
quieter.
that 1163. Have you received?
Copy.
Say hi to Susie.
380.
Be careful out here, Susie.
380.
I'll be out with it
I
individually.
mean, if Bob wanted to, he could copyright strike me right now because it's not that transformative and stuff. And like I am talking at times, I'm not talking the whole time.
Let us know
Don't
too.
have
Send
different
Pat a
screens
message if,
and all that kind of
if
stuff,
something's
but
going on over in Minneapolis. That
what this is
carjacking
doing
or
is spreading awareness
any
to his
suspects we
channel.
should be looking
You
for.
know,
We are
and
looking
putting
for
it
a
onto
series.
a
We
different
have a list of
platform,
stolen
which
cars
he's
here that
currently
we're looking
on.
for.
And
We don't want tonight. We don't want the
Bob
suspects
gets
to know
a
which
ton
ones
of
we're looking for.
exposure from people that restream to lots of people. So that's another part of my reasoning. You know, like Bob will naturally get giant, and I definitely
Got a few,
condone and suggest subscribing
shout-outs
to
that
his
came
stuff
in.
and liking it and sharing it. And
We're on University
thank
Avenue
you for your work
westbound from Rice
regardless.
Street.
But if they
Most
sign
get
into a
back seaters have been
contract
on the
with
street with us
A&E,
a few times.
no one's going to be able to restream his stuff outside of little clips. And
Randy
I don't know.
DeLong,
Maybe
thanks
it's
for
what he
being a
wants. I
backseater.
don't know. But I just think that he's better off being independent and organic. Man, he's already got, like, right now, I can't tell you at this very moment, but averagely he's got like 10,000
is
plus
from
viewers
Isaac
on
Valek.
YouTube, and another 4 or 5K on
His,
Facebook at
girlfriend,
times, usually
Teresa
a couple thousand at
Cadillac,
least. On Facebook, he
is
allows the
enlisted
chat,
in the
and then you
Minnesota
have to
Army
use your real
National
name.
Guard as a 31B military police
And
officer. She wanted
they don't allow
to
chat
do
on
police
YouTube,
because she
so
loves watching our show.
that's probably what
and she
keeps
leaves
people
in
on
May for basic
Facebook at all,
training.
quite honestly.
Well, thank you for your service, Teresa.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, I for one hope they just agree to not conflict in their time slot and leave it at that.
Repair.
There, now there's opinion and commentary, and but
You're on private.
nothing
Where
but
is
love
it at?
for Bob, anyways, man, for real.
Drunk driver?
And good luck to him if that's what he does. You know, I'll still.
Okay.
I'm not gonna purchase A&E to watch Bob. That's another whole thing. You know what I mean?
They're on your phone too.
This one, I think I already did, but I want to check. I go to Messenger for the messages you were just in
The one
that I was reading out of.
No, the ones you're reading out of, that's different. That is my little messenger button. That one.
That one. Okay.
Well, a little surprised at how what'd you do there, Papa? Mountain Dew bottle?
That was my Mountain Dew.
Well, this is a good
expanding
night.
or
This is a
something.
good night to fall asleep listening to us. I don't know. Oh, I heard a song. I forget where I was. Holiday gas station or something. Remember Mama Cass? Oh, what was the name of the song? You got this.
I love Mama Cass, Elliot.
Yeah, the Mama Cass. And the song, the one about the song, you sing your own song.
What's-
There we go. It could be. Isn't it? Definitely has a rack on it. 99 though. I heard I had to turn that song up and go back and look. The song you're singing. What kind of car is that?
Subaru, I believe.
Yeah.
5184, yes.
5184.
Parking lot of 720 Beloy George X-Ray Nora 278. I'll take a second.
Oh, Jennifer, yeah. Nick caught up with us last Friday and brought us some Mountain Dews. So thank you both. And thank you, Nick Lodge.
5180 Ulster.
Copy.
5180.
Sean Chastain has his birthday coming up on the 22nd.
2254.
Happy birthday to you. And hi to Jack Campula.
What do we got here?
How y'all doing? All right. How's it going tonight?
Yeah, it is. Terrible. Terrible.
It snowed on the 13th of October. That ain't right.
Good 184, copy. You're going to be control seconds more to continue.
How are you? It is. How are you, my friend?
It's an older version. How are you?
Looking good, man.
Thank you. You too.
You know who I am.
I can't remember your first name.
Bubba Cross.
Oh, Bubba. No way.
Yes.
Good to
I'll
see
be
you.
70 years old in January.
No
Really? Good
kidding.
for you, Bubba.
Still working.
Good to see you.
What are you doing?
And I voted for you.
Thank you. Thanks, Bubba. Thank you. Bob Fletcher. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Thank you.
Yes, I sure did.
Thank you
And I
very
live
much.
right across the street from Dante up there in the high-rise building.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Very cool.
My guy.
Good to
Patrick.
see you, my friend.
Eddie.
9171,
Come here. I'm going to see if he... Tell me who this is.
Front System Medics 4855 Center, Central Avenue. It'll be for a
Look
22-year-old
familiar.
male, unconscious.
Patrick Scott.
Patrick.
And
This used to
and
be
this
a
is Eddie
spot
Hicks,
here.
right?
Yeah.
How are you,
How
Eddie?
you doing?
Been a minute.
Right.
Been a minute.
Mr. Fletcher.
Yes.
You couldn't find a better guy to roll with.
Call me Bob. Call me Bob. How are you, Eddie?
I just say Mr. Fletcher. I just how I
Yeah, you did. That's who you look
Yeah.
like too.
Well, I haven't seen you in a
This
minute.
used to be your spot right here, wasn't it?
Yes,
Yeah,
it
was.
sure did.
It was.
All this.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
There's rumors that he can play pool.
Make a long
Right.
story. Listen, make a long story short.
Yeah.
There was two policemen back in the day that caught me with a gun and some weed. They called one Freckles. I can't remember the other one.
Yeah, Freckles. Rich. Yeah.
Ri-
Rich
there you
Freckles.
go.
Yeah, Rich
Is he still
Freckles.
living?
No, he's not. He's not.
passed, or
His
who?
son works for the sheriff's office now, though.
Really?
His son works there. He was a great. He and I
He's
worked
the best
together.
guy. So anyway, they kept saying, Bubba, don't put no tattoos on your body because you'll be identified, whatever. They said, stop doing what you're doing because these young policemen coming behind us are going to kill you guys. And you know what? They're doing it. I mean, you know, it is what
Well,
it
it
is.
has changed.
But
It
just listen,
it has
just listen to the
changed.
story, though.
Yeah.
He told me that, right? So I was like, damn, he's right, because you know what's going on. Minneapolis is bad. I remember the guy stuck a gun in my mouth when I was 15. I had a young girlfriend in South Minneapolis.
An officer?
Yeah, some
Oh.
Minneapolis cop.
Well, that's.
I want to
it's-
see. I'm gonna tell you this story real quick. There's a book out about Minneapolis police.
Yep.
Their bait stores were getting broken into in the 70s. And this guy, he was a good cop. Good cop. He went to Superior and turned him in.
Yeah, I remember that book.
The Superior told on him to the guys that he was working with.
Yeah.
Remember that book, Mr. Fletcher?
Yep, I do.
I remember the incident.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh.
And they,
was
and
a
then,
good
then
memory.
something happened in a store somewhere. They wanted to send him in there, but they was waiting to kill him in that store.
Well,
You gotta
first of
read the
all,
book.
we've always been a different culture than Minneapolis, but secondly,
Well, I know. Hey, listen, Mr. Fletcher.
overall,
I know. Listen,
it's improved
listen,
a lot.
Listen,
difference in
I always knew you guys
Minneapolis
been
and
different.
Minneapolis.
I always knew that.
Yeah.
My guy here tell you about me. I always knew you guys were very
Yeah.
different than
Yeah.
Minneapolis.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
very
a
different.
lot of people say we're different from a lot of things.
But guess what? I voted for you today,
Thank you.
and my guy.
You
Good to see you,
Thank
Bubba.
you very
How old
much.
are you numbers?
68.
68?
Oh, okay. You
Yep.
up there with
I'll
us?
be
Still on
70
the
January
force?
15th.
We're basically the same
Yeah.
age.
Right.
Still working.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
71.
I make fire hoses for fire trucks on the west side.
Yeah.
MFC.
That's
Very
awesome.
cool.
Minnesota Fabrication Company.
Nice.
That's
Yeah. Still
And guess
working
what?
at that age.
I'm gonna retire in January though. I'm done.
Good for you.
I'm done, man.
That's awesome.
My
I'm
bad.
retired.
I
Well,
thought about you in a
alright.
dream one time. I did. I swear to God. I did. Hey, is Mustache still living? Last I knew about him, he lived on
what?
Selby in the
Don
highway.
Havel?
Don Havel.
Yeah.
Don Havel?
Is he still living?
I haven't heard from him in years.
I think he is alive.
I believe he is.
Yeah, he was
that's
he
good.
was living up there on Selby in a condo up there. Selby and Kent.
Yeah.
I love him, but I haven't heard from him in years.
You was the coolest guy in the hood.
Hey, come on now. What are you talking
But
about?
Bob, listen, Bob, I voted for you, so you had to be cool. I voted for you, so you had to be cool.
Thank you. Thank
My
you.
wife stood next to me. She said, "You better vote for Bob, because he's a good guy. Don't vote for nobody else." What's the black dude's name? He's running for some. He's got something to do with the church on the east
Rev
side.
Daryl Spence. Rev Daryl Spence. Yeah.
Good man.
He's not ready?
Good man.
Is he?
We like him. We like him. But you know what? Here's the thing. That's the great thing about, huh?
Don't let them guys fool you, man. I'm being real, man.
Huh?
Don't what?
Don't let them fool you.
That's all right. Let's don't. Hey, let's. I tell you what. Let's don't talk politics.
Yeah.
Let's don't
Yeah,
talk-
let's not talk
Yeah,
about it.
Oh, okay.
Just good to see you.
Good to see you guys.
All right.
But when
Have
you
a-
two
have a
roll,
good one.
when you two roll together,
See you though.
when you two roll together, I said, "Damn, what's Bubba talking?"
See you later.
Take care, guys.
621 Fairview Avenue North.
113.
Oh, that's always fun.
113 of you.
Yeah.
Song you're singing. I wonder how many seconds I could get away with playing Mama Cass.
Mama Cass and Linda Ronstadt, two of my favorite
How about
singers
Petulia
of all
Clark?
time. Oh, Petula Clark? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
129 to 113
There
on the
was some
south side.
songs, there was music back then you could understand. Right?
113 copy.
Well, I guess well, thank you, Cindy, for my friend from Texas for this message, but they had to close the Texas State Fair early tonight because of chaos.
Oh, Jesus. The Texas State Fair got closed early.
Yep.
Well, that's not good.
Oh, Brian Vessel or Vassal, sorry if I'm not pronouncing it correctly, is a part of Goons for Good. They're playing in a hockey tournament Thanksgiving weekend for men's cancer and men's mental health. They get to play at Mariucci and Ritter Arena.
Cool.
Very cool.
414, I'm up with 129.
124 copy. 504.
Well, it's not just us folks that are having a hard time finding you. You hear all the radios, 6 channels, and there's just not a lot going on.
You show myself at 168 in Route to LDC with one adult man.
Copy, Spencer Route to LXC at 2303.
Oh, our friend Kurt Londrash is having his birthday on Sunday.
Kurt or Terry? Kurt?
Kurt.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Kurt.
Oh. miss you on these streets, Kurt.
Oh, a message from Scott Quick. His mom has been a loyal backseater from day one. She is turning 92 on the 16th.
Pull forward, just got a door that's propped open. So
That's Dolores Quick.
We'll probably just have a quick
Happy birthday to you, Dolores.
Just to confirm.
Copy. 504.
92. We had a
364.
purse snatch
364.
down off of Cretin and James today.
302.
And
Copy. 2304.
some suspects in a stolen car came by, jumped out, and grabbed the woman's purse. Actually, she reported that they were trying to steal her car, but they only got her purse because she had the keys.
Wow.
But it's a terrible thing. I talked to the victim for a while.
Transmission, but en route to OC.
She's had a difficult year. And you hate to hear people being victimized.
Definitely.
So, check the CAD. We're going to run over to the Ashland address. 1069.
Not yet.
Hasn't been dispatched?
No.
42305.
It's a fire truck. We're going to head over to a call. We won't announce what it is until it's dispatched.
166, you can clear main report.
Copy. 506.
Clear.
Fire response going here on this apartment building.
We're going to be clearing
At
business.
the hill.
We don't need air.
Copy. Clearing the business. 506.
We're still playing around with the dual camera concept. We are going to go to 2 cameras, but we're not going to have dual screens.
110, I took your domestic.
Too many people have said it's distracting.
Copy. 166.
My wife was watching Jimmy Kimmel last night, and when the commercial came on, so they had the commercial and Jimmy Kimmel on at the same time, but the commercial sound was on.
Yeah, it's.
She said that is distracting to be able to watch, have your brain look at 2 different images.
It really is.
So we're just going to hit you with 1 image at a time.
Mama Cass's Make Your Own Kind of Music?
Yeah.
Is that the one?
Yeah, make your own. It's just a song, it's a great message to people that, although as I listen to the whole song, I remember the intent of the song.
Checking for a spot to come back 110 on domestic at 712 Edmond Avenue.
The intent of the song. What do we got here?
166, can go.
If you listen closely,
Affirmative at 712 Edmond Avenue.
It's a couple breaking up, and she's telling, in this case it's a she because Mama's singing the song, telling him it's okay that you have to go your own way and make your own kind of music. Now, I don't like that narrow interpretation, but that's technically what it is. But it's a song really about just pursue your dreams, go out and You know, don't feel like you have to follow everybody else's dreams. Make your own kind of music.
That is actually my favorite song of hers.
Yeah.
That's
mine too. And I'm thinking of putting the lyrics on a plaque in my office to remind these young deputies that come in here that sometimes you gotta go out and choose a course. And it may not be everybody else's course. Make yourself invaluable.
Speaking of new deputies, who is it people interested in lateral should contact?
Ashley Bryant.
Ashley Bryant.
Something going on in Maplewood there, Pat?
Disorderly conduct. An Uber driver has a female refusing to get out of the car.
Those little cement islands. That's Hague, Red Hague, Laurel, Ashland.
Correct.
How's it going tonight?
Across the street arguing.
It hasn't been dispatched yet?
Nope.
Cover.
So this call hasn't been dispatched
Copy,
yet,
buildings clear, 2210.
but someone called to say people are arguing. Actually yelling, right? Screaming?
Arguing.
So across from who called?
Hi. That one?
He's pointing.
Right there?
Is it outside or inside, ask him?
That one right there? That one? Oh, okay.
Can you ask them if they're outside or inside?
Are they outside or inside? Okay,
What do you say?
they're inside.
Well, we're gonna go in. Put us out here. What house are we going? This is the one he wants us to?
Yep.
We're gonna go handle this call. Make sure everybody's safe in there. Hi.
Good evening.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
Just first time out and about. Thought I'd stop by and try to see you guys.
Great. Can you wait? We're gonna go handle this call here first.
I'll get you guys some Mountain Dew.
Thank you. Thank you.
You cut your radio off.
We got 10 of them.
2755. We're going to be out on the Ashland call. The problem is inside one house to the west of 1069.
Copy. Put on the Ashton call at 22.
All right, while we're gone, sing the song Make Your Own Kind of Music, or at least go look it up, because it's a great song. If I play it, they'll block us out. Make your own kind of music.
One today. Jesus, too suspicious. Clear to buy. K9 and West.
That's a pretty rare car right there, actually. I'm pretty sure that's a Ford Torino, actually, like Grand Torino, like Starsky and Hutch like style Grand Torino even, but maybe, I don't know, it's hard. I'm not a huge Gran Torino buff, but that's a rare car. 70s, early 70s, I believe. I want to say like 74-ish, maybe 75, but I could be wrong. Probably am. And I didn't even catch the call that we're on, or that they're on. I mean, yeah. People inside or something.
Well,
Number 192-544.
Copy 192-544.
okay then. Well, at least we did something today, huh? We advised. Little arguing and yelling. Was not a domestic situation. A couple neighbors arguing about nothing, to be honest with you. And I'm guessing there were two neighbors arguing and then a third neighbor called. That's probably the most likely scenario there. I think his perspective on which is, I understand your door's open. I understand a little bit that, people don't like when their neighbors call. They'd rather have them just talk to them, right?
166 for code 4. If your mail's not on scene.
What do we got here for a car?
Copy code 4.
It's a thing of beauty, right?
That's a pretty good looking car.
Ooh. It's got that battleship gray. GF
300M.
774. But emotions are. Oh, we kind of had the radio down below for the citizens. Sorry about that. I hope you all played Mama Cass's song. Problem, that's the Hobbs house, I bet. Can you look that up?
Yep, I'm going to put this back up too.
Okay. So the Hobbs house had 10 shots at it. I think I might have mentioned it last week. What the hell? It better not be, but they live right on Flander there.
Actually, that was in between. Last week and now.
Yeah. Let's see what the address is calling.
As far as I know, that's just the area that they're in is why it's
well, it's
Stillwater.
Stillwater. Well, that's good. Whew.
messing up a
Call
little
back
bit.
that security guard and probably cancel them all the doors.
The clock is on. The clock is on the car. Success.
I'll try to refresh it now that it's working again. Oops.
Yeah, and you know, I was talking about Linda Ronstadt earlier. One of my favorite songs of hers is kind of the same theme, different drummer.
Yeah.
It's usually the same areas where it buffers like that, and reception gets bad a
There's a
little
lot
bit.
of things going on at one time in this radio world.
Oh, wow. Our friend Laura Bateman has her birthday coming up Thursday. And she has gloves, toothbrushes, and a lot of stuff she had for a business that she's going to give away to Reverend Spence to pass out. Heather Brown wants us to wish Jason a happy birthday, whose birthday was on Tuesday. Happy birthday, Jason. Tim Mitch's 3-year-old daughter is right now watching LOP Live on Patrol with him. Her name is Tegan Rose. Well, thanks for being a backseater, Tegan.
Another call for a female screaming at 1313 Hewitt. You ready to rock and roll?
Yep.
Let's go find out.
2 squads en route. Screaming, help me, help me.
By that halfway house too. Remember the one we've had some difficulty with?
Yep.
On Elbert there. So stand by.
Clear.
From Evercore call was lesson wearing black sweatpants, black hoodie was Nike. Just do it on the sleeve. Time now is 23:23.
That's a bit different.
Yeah, it sounded like it's something court.
Liver court.
121, can you do one more call back on my
Alright. Yeah, I don't like
Just sent you a message, but I'm not seeing anything at Uniondale either.
cars like that, even if they are green.
Not these days.
Nope. So we got 2 squads on the way. One looks like it's here, right?
Yeah, I think one's here.
The other one is
166.
This is one of them.
166. The female neighbor, she just slammed her fingers in the inner car door. That's what the screaming was.
Clear.
110, stay clear.
Well, did you hear that?
I'm sorry that happened to her, but that's much better than what it could have been.
Copy, thank you.
5324.
So the woman screaming slammed her fingers in a car door. Ouch.
That could be a blood-curdling scream.
I've done it. I've blood-curdlingly screamed.
Well, I kind of want to meet her. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. Yes, no, yes.
Oh, yeah, you can do
121, we got voicemail.
Copy, thank you.
5325.
We heard a lot of stories in our day, but that's the best one. How's your finger? Huh? Sorry about that. Your finger? Yeah. Bring it over here. Just so you know, this is a great story, and I want to tell you before you come over that we're live on patrol. Let me see what.
Copy assistance, 5326.
Oh, yes. Was
Oh,
that
my
your
goodness.
thumb?
Yeah. It was stuck, so I couldn't pull my hand out because it closed all the way.
You know what? I can relate. Tell me the story. Tell me the whole story from start to finish.
Yes, when Andy, I got my water pump in my car.
113, go to 4.
So I had to put antifreeze. I'll put antifreeze in the live until I leave.
Yep.
So I, use the hood. It slowly, kind of, somewhat, once in a while goes down.
Okay.
So I put the hood up. I'm about ready to pour. I see it coming down, and I pull my hand out, and it just caught my thumb.
Oh, so the
and
hood
then,
fell.
And it
in.
latched. Then it latched, and I couldn't pull my hand out. And I'm sitting by
gosh.
myself going, shit. And of course the keys are in the in the ignition. I'm like, shit. So I scream. My landlord was upstairs. He came down. I said, what's wrong? Can't get my hand out of the hood. Hurt. Oh my god.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank God, yeah, they're nice people. I was screaming, help. Oh gosh.
Oh, it's good. You got good neighbors watching out for you.
I've told this story once before.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell it again as long as you had the same situation. So one time, I slammed my thumb in the door too.
Yeah.
Okay. And it was what happened. I was right here. I got out, and I had my hand was there, and it closed on my right hand. The thumb was locked in the door as you lock the car.
Yeah.
Okay. So now, in order to get your car door open, what do you have to do?
Oh yeah, hit the
Yeah, you gotta get the fob. But guess where the fob is?
inside the car.
No, it's in my right pocket.
No.
My right pocket. So you try to reach it in your right pocket with your left hand. It's next to impossible.
Oh yeah.
So
well, my business, I'm going, and I'm sitting going, what am I gonna do? You know. Like, I'm not gonna.
So you did the right thing. You screamed.
Yeah, well,
you screamed.
I screamed. The phone's inside the car. You know, I can't use that. That was crazy. Oh, hurt.
That is crazy. That's crazy.
I got the hood slammed closed on my thumb, and my hand was caught in the hood
thank you.
inside the car.
Yeah.
Thank you very
I couldn't put
much.
my hand out because it latched and it fell.
I tried to stop you at the state fair one day, and you just waited.
What's his name?
Well, appreciate it. What's your name?
Isaiah Matthews.
Isaiah and Pat.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Isaiah. Thank you.
Nice to meet you guys finally. I work with Best, so I do US Bank Stadium and Target.
Oh, you do?
Oh, very cool.
And I'm a supervisor there. So. Yeah.
Awesome. This is quite a story, huh? A lady getting her finger stuck in the hood and she couldn't get out.
Yeah. Can I get a quick picture?
Yeah, of course. How do you want to do it?
You gonna do a selfie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you do me a favor when you're done? Can you
Yeah.
hold the hood of my car open so I can see damn antifreeze in there?
Oh yeah.
That won't happen at all.
There we go.
Thank
Did
you
you get
guys.
us both?
You bet.
I'll get the hood of your car, ma'am.
Yeah, I just need somebody to hold the hood open.
Oh, you haven't got the antifreeze in yet?
Oh, wow.
So, I watch you guys every Friday night on the TV when I'm not working, but don't really know my way around St. Paul this much. So, if I was to look for stolens, where would be like the key spot?
They're everywhere.
Okay.
They're everywhere. Just make sure you don't take any action.
Yeah.
Just call 911.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably be out for a couple hours.
Okay.
I ain't got work until Friday or Wednesday actually.
Oh, good for
Next
you.
Timberwolves game.
Nice. Nice.
So nice to meet you guys finally.
Yeah.
After watching you guys for over a year, I only seen you guys because some random
the sound
person.
of her finger.
Oh!
Is that gonna sound like you like going, oh!
Oh my goodness.
Glad you're okay.
Thank you so much, you guys.
Have a good night. A better night.
One time you wanted to.
Hey, here's the thing. Ibuprofen and ice. You know,
Yeah, I got the ice on it now.
get some ibuprofen, it'll stop the swelling.
Okay, thank you.
Well, thanks for the Mountain Dews.
Yep, of course.
And thanks for stopping and saying hi.
I thought you guys needed it.
Yeah, thank
All right,
you. We do.
appreciate it.
Actually, we haven't stopped tonight, so it's a big help.
Yeah.
It's a big help.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Thank you.
See you guys probably around again later.
Yeah,
All
nice
right,
to see you.
take
Thanks
care.
for coming to see us at the fair. Sorry we missed you, though.
Yeah, I was getting off the bus. I was running back because I was running late from break.
Oh.
You're driving north on Snelling.
Well, we're glad we got a chance to meet you.
Yeah.
Where's your home at?
Minneapolis in Marcy Homes by the U of M.
Right by the U of
I
M?
thought you guys are going to drive past that day, so I was going to run up to 4th Street and wave, but...
We almost did that one time.
Yeah.
It's too dangerous over there for us.
Only one bad incident, and that's back in May.
I know, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
See you later. Thank you.
Live right across from Amy Klobuchar.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
So,
120. 610 Edmond Avenue on an assist medics. Callers request to have a party removed from the residence.
I don't think
Her
that's,
boyfriend, but then he started threatening his own life and others.
I don't know what that's about. Hey, mute that for 1 minute.
Okay.
Sorry about that, folks. Got a shots fired shooting incident over on the east side there. We're just trying to get updated on it.
And that was the same one they were talking about.
Well, we've had some interesting conversations tonight, Pat.
Yeah, we have.
Friendly, Bubba, and this lady, and then not so friendly from the... Of course, they couldn't really hear that one. Francis.
Squad 319.
09.
I don't know.
We scared them.
It doesn't get busier by one. I said we called it earlier tonight.
Copy.
Be okay. Misty Appleby. She and her son, Ben, watch us on Fridays. Every Friday. And tomorrow is Ben's 24th birthday.
Awesome.
And they're in southern Ontario. They haven't had snow yet.
Yeah.
So thanks for reaching out, Misty, and happy birthday to you, Ben. Rose Patterson's, she calls her little mini-me, is 12 today. Her daughter, Rosalind Patterson. Happy birthday to you, Rosalind. Happy 12th. Love, Mom.
I gotta go ask this car what he's doing there. Clearly entrance to a business. Because he decided to come out.
329 XBU.
Technically, he's parked there blocking the sidewalk.
Squad 319.
Just have a chat and find out. Make sure that nobody was breaking into that business. In a hurry here, huh?
Time for a stop and talk.
Can you get him to roll his window down, Pat?
Roll your window down. Hi, how are you? Just checking to see if everything's okay. You were in front of a closed business parked there?
I'm working there.
You work there?
Yeah.
What's the name of the business?
Huh?
What is the name of the business?
My name?
No, the business.
Oh, it's the S2 service company.
Okay.
What do you do there?
Huh?
What kind of work?
Que trabajo.
I'm working I'm do the ground and the floor.
The floor?
Yeah.
Okay. Like wax it and stuff?
Waxing and ground and the glaze.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
Have
you.
a good night.
Medics are standing by, but you cancel. Trying to get in touch with the contact.
Well, good job on your Spanish
Canceling
again.
the medic. Sounds like she's going to be calling for just
It's minimal, but
Hey, it helps. Thing is, you ask the guy something in Spanish and he speaks perfect English for the answer. I guess that's the way it is. It's It's always easier to speak a few words than to understand everything.
Oh, Tim Melcher, who we met at the fair. You have Hamlin University in common. He got his paralegal postgrad there in '96.
Very good, very good. We haven't gone downtown yet. We should do that.
And Ryan Melcher, I'm not sure what his relation is to Tim, turned 28 yesterday and watches every Friday. Ah, my buddy Dave Rui. It's your birthday tomorrow, huh? Well, I hope to run into you tomorrow then. So, happy birthday to you, Dave.
Oh.
Happy anniversary to Chris and Sally Mars.
Just want you to know you're doing a wonderful job.
Why, thank you. I try my best.
I think I need some new brakes.
You think you do?
Yeah. Starting to squeak a little more than average.
Oh, thank you for the kind words, Tim McKinley.
You would be a great radio announcer. There's no doubt about it.
But it wouldn't be as much fun as this.
Well, there's good and bad to everything. Remember that.
Very true.
Good and bad to everything. There's our St. Paul Cathedral in front of us. When Pat asked if his funeral could be in there.
Yep, of course.
Whenever he goes someday. I won't be around probably, but I think it would be a nice ceremony in there, Pat.
Well, I hope we both are around for a long time.
Hold issue by squad 319 for third degree assault.
Well, one of our backseaters, Mitch Newhouse, I think that's short for Michelle, wants us to be looking for a stolen car, and everybody can help us. It's a 2019 Toyota Camry Hybrid, license BXY 470. BXY 470.
What color is that one?
It's black. Take stolen from Jimmy's. Oh, Jimmy's in Columbia Heights.
Well, we are coming into downtown St. Paul. We haven't been in here tonight. If you're new with us, we kind of patrol the whole county, but try to stay in the more active locations. The Wild did have a game last night, but I don't think they play tonight, so.
All right, this is for you, Doris Tenerelli. You had your birthday last week. Yours and our friend, Tustin, want to wish you a happy birthday. So happy birthday. Hope it was a great one.
I hear some loud voices, but it's probably happy loud voices. Make sure. Front of the truck park. Mostly smiles there.
Yep, those are happy shouts.
Except I heard the F word.
I think I did too.
A lot of times when people that consume alcohol, their language. Hey, what's going on?
What's happening?
How are you?
Good, how are you guys?
Good, nice to see you.
Give me some knuckles. I don't know if my wife's watching, but I might have to step in front of the camera.
Yeah, please do. We'll get a little lighting for
What's
you.
your name?
All right. Jordan Hawkwood.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Oh, I haven't seen you for ages.
Yeah, I think I shook your hand at the fair.
Yeah, for
What's
sure.
up,
Yeah,
so?
jump up there, Jordan. Tell your wife. Hey, I can tell your wife. Hey, Jordan, here's the other thing. Did you want the 3 women that you're with to jump in the picture with you?
He's probably still wondering where I'm at right now. So, yeah, whatever.
I'm just kidding there.
We're
wife.
kidding.
I'm just kidding.
Good
Yeah,
night tonight or what?
yeah, and the good thing is you look sober too, so good for you. Good for you. Good for you.
I've only had 2 years, 2 bush lights.
All right, there you go.
That ain't bad.
Thanks for coming to say hi to us.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Guys, have a good
Appreciate
have a
it.
good
Thanks
one.
a lot. Thank you.
Troublemaker.
He rolled with it, thankfully. He's getting a phone call right now, though.
You know, I don't remember if I already said this or not, but you're going to get it twice, folks, if I already did. Chris and Sally DeMars, happy anniversary. Backseaters since day one. These are from Steve Linders. A few started coming in.
Okay.
Happy birthday to Jake Delisle, turns 35 Wednesday. And your wife, Steph, asked us to tell you happy birthday.
Damn, Pat, I tell you what. We could open up this Mickey's. We could make this really a winter restaurant for ourselves. I think we could. Just put Bob and Pat's Mickey's.
There you go.
You know. Okay, Pat and Bob's Mickey's.
No, I'm okay with Bob and Pat. It's alphabetical.
Yeah. Oh, no, I got it better. Pat, Bob, and Mickey.
There you go.
I mean, that place hasn't been open for 2 years. We should find a way to. We should. What's happening there on 2? Anything? Curb. We are downtown St. Paul, in between the old Macy's and the town square. Of course, Macy's is no longer here. Macy's used to be Marshall's before that, and Dayton's before that. A little bit of history there.
Yep.
211. They need this for an RC report.
Remember Donaldson's?
Oh yeah, it was right over here. There was a Donaldson's, the old Metro Square building, I think.
They were the
Or was that the Emporium? Yeah, that was the Emporium.
big competition between the two.
Yes, there was.
Copy 211. Here.
Copy. And it looks like the address is going to be 146 Water Street on the building that they're currently in.
Some on the west side over
Copy.
there.
116 Water Street.
Yeah, it was
Burglary or?
211.
Came out as a cist fire.
Okay.
Somebody saw smoke coming from the roof. No flames seen. Boarded up building. Abandoned warehouse.
Yeah. Homeless, maybe? Or
sounds like it.
Cave dwellers. Over on the west side there, we have a number of people that try to explore caves, but this sounds more like it's homeless people keeping warm.
In a warehouse.
Yeah.
There was a hole in the roof and a hole in a basement window.
Well, if it's going to be slow Fridays, we're going to have to do some afternoon daylight stuff, because
I'll tell you, as busy as it was this afternoon, holy smokes.
I'm in a state of shock myself.
Squad 318.
318.
We're in downtown St. Paul, very close to a friend's house at the moment.
5351.
Or apartment, I should say.
Yeah, it's no fun. No fun. People to be out in the cold, man.
No, it's not.
What's going to happen with the housing this winter either?
Have a good night. 554.
Have to find out what the county's plan is.
Yeah, really.
Or we might have to open our lobby again, huh?
There is always that. It saves lives. It saved lives that winter. No doubt about it.
You think that bus going straight or turning?
It's
like a big caterpillar.
110. 121. 101 to copy. A shots fired complaint. 727 Front Avenue. Advised of a drive-by shooting by Dale in front. Could hear a vehicle, but didn't get a description of one.
Front Avenue for a drive-by shooting. Dale in front. Caller heard the vehicle.
I'll take copy. I'll say which way they're going.
Hanging up.
101 copy.
The TC could hear the shots for being fired in the background.
Really? Okay.
5353.
What's happened here?
Well, that's legit.
Yep.
Copy in the range. 5353.
Doesn't get any more timely than that. You thought that car was going to hit me, didn't you?
No, I was looking at the computer. Clear right.
No. If they're fleeing, they're going to go down Como or east on Front.
Yep.
Maybe we'll get a direction of travel from the caller. Maybe not.
110. They said the suspect vehicle stopped behind the building on Dale and then sped westbound.
Westbound.
Well
You got a
done.
better description of which building?
Well, there aren't many places you can hide westbound. Except the cemetery.
Copy. You're trying to see if you can get a description of the subject.
The information we have now is he's wearing a black hoodie, black sweatpants. Caller believes he was on drugs as he was foaming from the mouth.
That's a different call, right? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
28 copy.
101.
101.
When you get a moment, can you go up to data?
Our friend Nancy says that it's
I'm en route.
a car backfiring. And she has my camera.
Oh, car backfiring. Well, guys decided to go lights and siren, which is fine by us, but one of our backseater who lived right there says she's certain it's car backfiring. So.
What are you seeing? What are you seeing? Do we possibly have a description of the vehicle? Casey should be working on it. One time they had advised the 727 building is where the people have stopped behind.
Still confused about that.
Yeah.
727, the people have stopped behind? Is that what they're saying?
That's what it sounds like.
Well, we got every car in America going there now.
7-7.
Witnesses are saying that they heard 2 shots in the area of Como and Grotto. Maybe about 30 seconds later, they heard a car speed off towards Dale in front, and then another 2 to 3 shots.
Well, let's see if we found any casings, huh? But we have had shootings in that area
direction of travel.
177 copy. Parties heard 2 shots in the air of Como and Grotto. 30 seconds later, they had heard a vehicle speeding off, unknown direction, then another 2 or 3 shots. We did get an update. One of our callers watching live on patrol advised it's not shots firing, that's the car backfiring.
110, I'll call that person.
Copy.
So, squad on the scene there's going to call whoever called in and thank you. That's the best way to do it is if you think you have information to add on a call the comm center and whichever squad is responsible. We don't always, even yesterday I saw some aerial fireworks at Case and Forest. Of course there was 5-6 calls on gunshots and I notified them that there were aerial fireworks. But it's still not our job to dismiss the call.
That's right.
So we let the squad. We tell the squad what we've seen, but it's their determination if they're going to recategorize it.
Squad 318, investigate VP White Barracks Suburban.
Hey, Alex, what's for
Copy, VP White Barracks Suburban. 2358.
34, I'm walking about
If you think what you hear might be gunshots, call in.
Okay.
You know how to get there?
Yes. Which radio?
Oh, the one you're listening on your ear. Actually, mute us.
Start checking the area.
318, yeah, license plate Golf Echo X-ray 918.
Copy.
And we're code 4.
Code 4 at 0 minutes.
What do we got there?
Someone was breaking into the complainant's house, unknown Hispanic male.
The lover.
He ran out of the patio door, ran northbound to Larpenteur. Black hoodie, black sweatpants, thinks he was on drugs, foaming from the mouth, broke into Comp's patio door before running out. Saw the same guy trying to get into the building last week.
So we got a perimeter, or what's the plan?
Sounds like they're setting up a perimeter. Male was inside Comp's apartment, standing over her and asked her for water. Black hoodie, black sweatpants.
Did they say they're doing a perimeter or not?
It doesn't say that.
Cool, can I get my case number?
They've got 6 cars on the call, so I would think so.
211, number 192.
So that's scary when you got somebody in your apartment.
Go at 567.
Wake up to somebody standing over you asking for water.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Those are those apartments, right?
They're kind of weirdly situated.
Yeah.
It's almost like a dirt road.
They said he
get
ran
into
toward Larpenteur, right?
Correct.
So you'd almost have to put the perimeter in Roseville, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which that's probably why they're not doing it. By the way, backseaters, let us know if you have a preference for chief. If you watched those debates, were all live on Facebook.
Copy in 3 minutes.
Let us know your thoughts on who should be the St. Paul Police Chief. There's 5 finalists, of course. 1 outsider from Philadelphia, and 4 internal candidates. Axel Henry, Stacy Murphy, Pam Berrigan, Curtis Hallstrom are the internal candidates. Everybody has their favorites. Of course, Pat and I have our favorites too, but no sense in us offering our favorites. That's just based on 30 years of experience with them. But
Correct.
it's the mayor's choice.
That's correct.
So ran this way. The squads are down here on Gaultier. This is Gaultier and Larpenteur. Right here. It's been a little bit since the call came in. So there's the building right over there. And all the St. Paul officers are inside there. Just walked in. Try to determine what happened, maybe process the scene. But best use of our time is probably go drive north and see if we find a man matching that description.
There you go.
180.
382.
382.
Clear report with 910 and
Trying to
380.
close out your alarm call to see on 20th.
Okay, 5 minutes.
Let me say this: if he's out there, he's got icicles on his mustache. Holy mackerel!
5 after.
It's getting cold out here. We're down to 34 degrees. I got a lot of my yard cleaned up and ready, but I got a hose out still. It's supposed to be 55 tomorrow, though. I should be able to get the hose running tomorrow.
Okay.
There we go. Of course, the problem sometimes if a guy's broken into an apartment and asking for water and he flees, he's certainly not opposed to breaking into another place. D. Walsh, good night. We love you, D. Thanks for sending Pat a message. There's, of course, another set of apartment complexes right up the hill there. Oh, we might also check out some of these. I just think it's 34 degrees. It's really cold for a guy that just got back from Fort Myers Beach. There are several boats that were sunk, down there.
Oh, I would imagine.
And there are majority of them are up on land now, but there were several that were sunk, floating in the middle of the Gulf. I was thinking you and I should go down there with a couple tanks of air and try to float them up.
That'd be fine, 10 minutes.
I gotta have my glove ready for next time I put my hand out the window.
Yeah.
It's a little silly.
Well, if you live in Roseville here near Larpenteur and you happen to have alarms on your houses and you hear one go off and you think it's if you think it's normally a deer, go check it because it might be a suspect in this burglary.
What kind of Audi were they looking for earlier?
Where's that at? Oh, what kind of Audi was that?
Oh, a white A3.
At the
or Q3.
Q3?
Yes.
It was a white Q3. What's that, like a little SUV, right?
Victor 435.
Copy.
Even.
We got to get less threads, right?
Yeah.
There, here it is. Here, I got it. Squad asking about the Audi we were looking for. Our county was looking for a stolen 070 Romeo Delta Echo. 070 Romeo Delta Echo. 2015 white Audi Q3.
Sorry, can you go up and play it one more time?
Joy Day, we're call 4. Each of that check the
070 Romeo Delta Echo.
describe the personal price here. You check it to
Got it. Yeah, the car I had here wasn't that one, but thank you.
10 after.
Joy Day, can we get a can number?
Number 192-570-192.
backfire video?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like backfire.
Sure did. Thank you again, Nancy.
Can you change this to an AOA?
Copy in 11 minutes. Evidence Lodge Channel 1 and 2 are tied in console 2 for a break at 11 minutes.
That tying of the channels is a good thing, except when you got two different radios on, huh?
Yeah. Then
That happens to us on a regular basis where the channels are tied, so we transmit on one and it feedbacks on the other.
And then the dispatchers get mad at me.
Not totally our fault.
No, it's not.
I don't think they come back on and say when they're separate, do they?
That's the problem.
If we clicked over, turned one off, we wouldn't know when to turn it back on.
Exactly.
Hey, when's the trunk and treat that Gidget puts on for the
when
kids
is
out
that?
there? Like the end of, it's like the last Saturday in October.
Yeah, Nancy or Dee, when is the
It's out at the Clover.
trunk or treat at the Clover?
It's going to be a joke here.
Yeah, it's getting closer to bar closing time. And although it hasn't been a completely quiet night, it's been semi-quiet night. You can tell it's getting
still
colder
impending, so
outside.
mute this real quick.
Everything slows down. Eventually, though, people get sick of it and they're out in the winter. And New Year's Eve is like probably the craziest of it all because it's usually well below zero at bar closing, and there's never enough taxis or transportation, pretty much.
Car jam out
As a chauffeur, I used to put
are at the
probably 2 or
Foundry.
3 people a year in my car just to
Again,
warm
not
up
getting those, by the way.
on that weekend specifically, though, because it's so cold.
Hi, ladies.
How's it going? Good. It's cold out. It's getting cold out, isn't it?
It is. It's freezing. It's very cold.
Very snow.
Minnesota.
Snow on October 13th.
I know, isn't that terrible? I know, it's terrible.
Have a good night, ladies.
Thank you too.
All good? Everybody good? Everything good? We're just making sure everybody's happy.
Traffic.
168.
University and Fry Hotel Foxtrot Lima 557.
I think they might be having a little problem with
University and
somebody
Fry
just
at
inside the door.
Oh man, go home!
Right here.
Where's that?
Right here.
Oh, okay.
77 investigate.
Why don't you leave him home sometime? Leave him home sometime.
This is our home away from home.
Minnesota Place, Hotel Zulu, Whiskey 719, I-95. North parking lot behind the American Bank.
Not everybody loves you.
Just confirming 510, same
But enough.
That's not coming up. That's a valid address.
You can just put University in St. Albans.
Well, they close. I think they close at midnight. I don't know what's going on here. Like I said, they tried to close at midnight. Maybe.
Well, what I heard
They're
was,
staying open till 1 now, huh?
well, somebody inside was saying, get back out, get back out. So maybe some people tried to come in after close.
Yeah.
So maybe they're trying to empty it out.
Yeah. Well, the colder it gets, the more you need a place to go.
Yeah, not so much hanging around in the parking lot afterwards when it's this cold. Which is a good thing.
Exactly.
It is like, with a couple of exceptions, been really quiet throughout the whole county.
Yeah.
09232, we're going to start knocking the front door.
Well, it's been busier in the afternoons than at night.
October 29th is Trunk or Treat from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. at the Old Clover Inn.
Yeah, bring your kids up there. There'll be a lot of candy be handed out, a lot of decorations, and Clover Inn on Conroe Road F in Badness Heights.
Got an open door on the side of the business. Does not appear for us. We don't need the air.
Happy open door inside. Yes, ma'am.
A lot of fun.
Oh.
Go for it.
Have to go for next chapter.
A little more traffic here on Maryland.
177 advised with 188.
Huh?
124.
Copy advised, 20 after.
Is he home? Okay, I didn't know that. Well, I don't know. I mean, we're not getting them pets, not getting any here, so I don't know what the deal is. Okay. All right.
Hi, everything okay?
Yeah, I just pulled over to the side. I was looking for some directions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
You as well. Thank you.
Hey, do you need any help?
No, I'm good now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Figured as long as you and I are the direction experts.
Indeed.
You need help with your direction?
Yeah,
Call us. Son, you're headed in the wrong direction.
You need to correct your course.
There you go. So this is the thing about being out late at night after everything's closed.
What's that?
Well, that's not a lot of good things that can happen. This is why kids and
hang up.
young people should
7th Street within 38 meters. 22 minutes.
not stay out too long after midnight.
Daniel sent us a shot of him watching us on a big screen TV. Pretty cool.
Well, let's go get a picture of me eating a club sandwich at M&H.
There you go.
What's that?
Well, Jill and Tim Reamer are celebrating their 41st wedding anniversary on the 17th. And they watch us every Friday night.
That's very kind that people watch us.
Yeah, and she said it helped us through a very difficult time last winter. Well, glad we could help, and I'm glad you reached out. And have a happy anniversary, Jill and Tim.
We better put Ernster on. Oh, I'm going to tell him that we're glad he didn't park in the handicap spot today.
Sheriff Fletcher. Oh, Prescott,
What's happening?
Hey, we want to thank you, officer, for not parking in the handicap spot tonight.
I want to thank you for not putting me on camera.
Well, you were only partially in the handicap spot.
It's
Tactical parking. And you would have moved for anybody that had handicap issues. Yeah, I know. But so anyhow, we just stopped by. The backseaters wanted us to stop by and see if you were in there. Now we're going in to eat something.
Good to see you.
You too. What the heck is that guy doing? Yeah, last week, if you weren't watching, we went into the M&H, and one of the backseaters noticed that squad car was pulled ahead another 5 feet. It was partially in the handicap spot, and so we let him know. See that observation there you guys had? That's pretty good. So,
well, while you're in there,
yeah.
I'm going to do some more shout-outs.
That's great. You want to use my phone or
I'm all caught up on yours.
Okay, good. Well, I'm going to take it in then. I'll take it. You get a hold of me in RS TAC, okay?
Okay.
If you need me.
Okay.
602 Wheelock Parkway West. Back to the
Or I'll do the airplane.
Police one of us was from the previous burglary came back with 3 other people and I had been breaking the house again. For that.
Tina Gibson, your birthday was on October 3rd. You spent another year as a backseater. Well, happy birthday, Tina. I hope it was a great one.
Squad 260. Clear Advisor Central, Captain 272.
Debbie Dzelski, thanks for being a watcher.
No, BWC, thank you.
Nancy Niewarner from Iowa, you're going to turn 70 on Monday. Happy birthday to you. Well, Joanne Miller wants to wish her daughter happy 58th birthday on the 26th. Sorry we don't know her name. But happy birthday to your daughter. John Walden, thank you.
214, 218.
214.
Brent DeHoo wants to give his grandsons a shout out, and that's for Derek, DeAndre, and Charlie. Hope you're watching, guys.
Tuning, copy.
Clyde Pepper, this is the Durango is an unmarked vehicle. Well, Snooky Meyer, your daughter Stacy wants to wish you a happy 74th birthday Sunday, and we would like to wish you a happy birthday too.
Disturbing medics.
Rodney, your
one adult male, conscious breathing.
Your wife Karen
Said he's feeling ill here. Like to be checked out.
would like us to give you a shout out. Hope you feel better.
Copy. Confirming code 1 minute.
Kayla Rauner Johnson is having her birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday to you, Kaylee.
Copy. 30 minutes.
Well, Francine Lemoyne, your husband Daniel would like to wish you a happy birthday, and we would as well.
Sorry.
And I think
Do you have any
we're caught up
phone
now.
number so we can get a unit number?
Negative. That's 30 minutes.
Yeah, it has been a pretty quiet night tonight, folks. Which is a good thing.
Bravo 234.
It means people are able to sleep soundly in their beds at night.
Have them come in on the 5th Street side, number 5. We're actually going to be behind 352 and cleanup. It'll be easier for them to slide right in here off of 5th Street.
Well, Tracy Resch, Susie Lenzen, Tammy, your son. Birthday to you, happy birthday to you all.
519 traffic.
09.
Vernon James, Echo November Charlie 961.
Happy birthday, James, for 33 minutes.
Just ran that plate on that traffic stop for a minute. Thought there was a wanted person in it, but that's not the case.
I copy you took the alarm at 849 Western Avenue. Unknown if audible.
Well, Jenny Hill, your friend Matt Colleen would like to give you a shout out. So, hey, happy birthday to Haley Froon, turning 40 on Wednesday, from your husband Tom and from us. Jake Delisle, your wife Steph got a hold of us. You turned 35 on Wednesday, huh? Happy birthday.
We'll start for the suspicion.
Happy suspicious 1770 roll place, 37 minutes.
You know, they had matching corn dogs in there, but I didn't get them because I wasn't sure how long they'd been there.
Yeah.
You going in or are you
No,
going?
I'm good.
State is requesting assistance. Stating their research detail has reported there's about 30 vehicles currently heading to Raspberry Island.
Oh, well, we can go over there.
Heck yeah.
262. Myself and 5 Tower working the straight research detail and around the scene at Raspberry Island.
2, copy. 220, showing on route. Please.
It's actually not that hard to secure Raspberry Island.
As we discovered one night.
Yeah. MEA weekend next weekend.
Oh, that's right. That is state requesting assistance down there on Raspberry Island.
Yeah. Well, nothing happens till 12:15.
That's right. Yes, folks, as a matter of fact, the white Charger with the black stripes on the hood
12 minute Raspberry Island. It looks like state will be on LTAG 5E.
was recovered in Minneapolis last week after ramming Sergeant Schroeder's vehicle over there. And they arrested a suspect, recovered a gun, and the car had been painted completely black.
We're going to be out with. Yep.
Please repeat your flag number.
260.
Copy. Copy. Unit 36.
211, can you change the call location at 146 Water Street Live?
1318, out of vlog.
They're still over there on that
Still in 29 minutes.
building, that fire inside the condemned building.
Out of Cherry?
No, I'm singing my own song. Making my own song. How's it going
Scott Smeby, your parents Fran and Jim are celebrating their 55th wedding anniversary today. And Fran is watching right now. Well, happy anniversary, Fran and Jim.
Coming up onto Carpenter and North 35 East, following all traffic violations, just not stopping.
Well, he's going to be told to stop following.
Copy. 1135 East. 41 minutes.
G73 East, the vehicle stop. We're going to be on 35 East, northbound, please.
Well, Mark, that
Copy.
is
Vehicle stop. 35
wonderful
East, northbound,
news.
41 minutes.
Shout out is definitely in order for Amanda. She is cancer-free. That is fantastic.
It's awesome.
That's good news, Amanda. Well, Sean Fagan, sorry we missed your birthday shout out on September 22nd. Happy birthday belatedly. Try and get you next year.
Just wish him happy birthday for next year. It'd be ahead of time.
Yeah, happy early birthday.
Happy early birthday. Technically, those red lights do apply.
213, I copy. You're en route, Virginia, Minnehaha, for a suspicious vehicle with driver door open and no one around. It's a dark Toyota or Acura. Excuse me, white Acura MDX. Just red plate, 12 Uniform Bravo 015. Negative contact.
225, let's finish up our alarm here. We'll head back to the full circle.
Copy, please.
We don't actually normally allow the racers to come into our county. So this is a little bit of a departure.
Very true. It's been quite a while.
Yeah. They know that we pretty much tag them all. So they probably must be testing. Don't you think?
Yep. That's exactly what.
Probing and testing. Seen Bob Fox's car around. Probably in there though.
Probably.
Working hard at security.
This is the quiet zone of downtown. We got the entertainment district over on 7th Street, West 7th Street. Then we've got Lower Town. Right here is the real quiet part. We never get shout-outs from our guy up here.
You got one the other day.
From here?
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. You got to delay 15 seconds. I don't actually think the racers are coming here. I think it's a ruse.
Clear GOA 317.
But they could be going to Shepherd Road.
Yeah.
We'll drive over there, but right now it looks pretty quiet over there, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There's the car there. Is that the one?
This is just a crystal clear picture tonight.
Well, that's good. It's cold enough we don't have a lot of that humidity issue in our...
Yeah.
By now, many of you are waking up from other countries. I know Canada, England, Australia, New Zealand is a part of, actually New Zealand's not a part of Australia, but for us in the States, so to speak,
Was that your attempt at a Kiwi or Aussie accent?
Crocodile Dundee.
Crikey.
I don't think anybody's getting on Harriet. I don't think anybody's getting on Raspberry. I think, should we sit here and rev it up? Vroom, vroom.
Let the Hemi roll.
Let the Hemi roll.
Nobody's getting on that island.
Good. You're not letting them on there, huh?
No. Already gone.
I think it's a ruse. I think they gotta be on Shepherd Road or something. They don't normally come to our county anymore.
Yeah,
I know. We keep them
That's
out.
a lot of
But good work. Good work.
We zigged, they zagged.
Yeah, good work. All right, try to stay awake over there.
Oh, yeah.
How's your night going?
Good so far. Still early.
Yeah, early. Exactly. All right, there's gonna be an inspection in 10 minutes, so make sure your tie's on. Hey, Langer wants me to inspect all his troopers with their hat on. You mind getting out, put the hat on?
Sure. I'm going.
That would have been good though if I got him out in front of the camera with the light on.
do. 1 p.m. in Perth, Australia.
So anyhow, those of you from other countries, we appreciate it a lot that you tune in with us. Germany is also up there.
Yep.
But,
we, by the way, at some point in November, have a backseater who is taking their first vacation out of Australia. They're going to Vancouver, British Columbia,
okay.
And then they're coming to St. Paul for 2 weeks.
Whoa. Are they going to go to the Mall of
Strictly
America?
because of us.
No, well, they better look us up then.
Oh, yeah.
Where are they from?
I can't remember the. It's a city on the coast, one of the coasts in Australia.
See, you gotta love that.
No, it's like Sunshine Beach or.
Okay. Well, that's quite the honor.
306
people might want to stop by and see us on their
Absolutely.
vacation. That would be cool. And we can vice versa. We should do on patrol in Australia.
Absolutely. Put us in one of those checkered squad cars.
There was a small part of me that wanted to go live down at Fort Myers Beach, but it just didn't seem to be proper with all the devastation and you were seeing there.
Yeah, that would be a tough call.
I mean, the news media does it all the time, but it just didn't feel right. Just didn't feel right. So we're along the Mississippi River walk here. We got a lot of boats here, the Jonathan Paddleford and others, that you can ride while you're in St. Paul. Of course, I don't know when they're coming. When are they coming? Summertime or?
November.
Oh, November. Well,
Sunshine Beach in Queensland. I think that was
they
it.
should try to get to a Vikings game. For sure, the Mall of America. Right?
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to welcome him to the Ramsey County Sheriff's Office.
But I want to tell you, if you're listening right now, send me another message, because I get a lot of messages and I have not been able to track that one down again. And I want to stay in touch with you about this.
How's it going, buddy? Park is technically closed. I'm gonna give him a few more minutes with his girlfriend, but that's it.
Uncle Bob.
What's the saying? Feet on the floor, guys. Feet on the floor. Well, we got so few things to do tonight. We gotta kick people out of the parks. Park closes at 10. Well, maybe not anymore. I don't know. Maybe they let people sleep in the car. Yeah. I think the city's been being more flexible on homeless people sleeping in the parks in their cars. So we're not gonna. That guy looked like he was definitely homeless, right?
Yeah.
Just to see if she's helping him with his homework. How's it going? How are you? How are you? Good. You know this park does close. You know how much longer you're gonna be here? Well, it's closed. But how much longer are you gonna be here? I'm not trying to bug you. I just want.
Probably like 30 minutes.
All right. You got a lot to talk about?
Yeah.
She helping you with your homework?
Huh?
She helping you with your homework?
Yep.
That's nice of her. All right. Ma'am, how are you? Are you all good? Okay, very good.
That's cool. At least they didn't shag him out, you know.
Well, it's legit, right? That's how
And
kids
Bob's
study
got
nowadays,
jokes, of
you know,
course.
on their phones. Seemed like a nice enough couple, huh?
Yeah.
Actually, the thing is, they did change the rules on park closing now in St. Paul. I don't know what the new park closing are. That's why, I mean, it used to be dusk to dawn, right?
Yeah.
And the city wants people to have access to the parks. So we're going to have to figure that out, Pat.
Yeah.
What the new
I'll do some research.
Harriet Island Regional Park. What's a regional park that could be different than the... Alright, well, let's make a trade, backseaters. Just because it's very slow and it's probably better off. Well, we'll see how it goes about the next 15 minutes. But maybe we're better off doing like a Monday afternoon as a trade-off.
Squad 39 will be out and mail on DeSoto. Just north of Bueno.
Copy of 56 minutes.
If the most exciting thing we got going is park patrol,
You mean a trade-off for cutting it off a little early?
Yeah. I just think. I mean, you can tell we got 7 squad cars down there waiting for the Raspberry Island racers. That's how slow it is. Holy mackerel.
213.
Actually,
213.
One place I want to check.
This will be clear assist. 225. Copy of that. Terminal.
We are on the west side of St. Paul, really the west side of the river, south of St. Paul.
So I think that used to be Valentino's right on the corner there, but I'm not 100% certain.
Squad 367.
South St. Paul.
Can you change my call to a PCN clear under the PCN with 319?
Copy of 59 minutes.
Squad 319.
Go ahead.
I mean, I was just looking for car keys.
West side. It's one of my favorite parts of town.
Copy at 1 o'clock.
Well, it doesn't get the same influences that other parts of the town do.
No, it really doesn't.
And in a way, that's good. But it's also hard to get to quickly sometimes. But if you lived here, I guess that'd be a good thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
We are over here on Stevens and Stryker, looking for an auto thief.
There's 282 LPG.
1 o'clock.
Bravo 234 EOT.
Have a good night. 101.
Car with lights on in there. Strangely enough.
What are we on here?
30. We're behind 37 Stevens. Well, there's more people getting help with homework everywhere. They're probably parked there so they can use the Wi-Fi.
Uh-huh.
Everything good, guys?
113.
Ran into a gentleman over here the other day that lives in there. He came out and
Thank you, sir, for your noise complaint.
very appreciative of the sheriff's office keeping an eye on his car.
Nice.
164. Picking back 113.
Copy, sure.
You know, when I was over the other day,
Yeah, 164, do we know if it is non-visitors coming from a vehicle or is it coming from a property?
They had marked an apartment number as
I went over to
Whiskey 221.
Panda Express down there in Robert Street.
You like that place?
I really do. I mean, they used to have a black pepper chicken entree there that they no longer have. That was my all absolute favorite.
I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, they don't make it there anymore.
Raving it.
They have the black pepper steak, but not the chicken. So, but I went over to Panda Express. I'm a big fan of there. I'd like to open one myself. Call it Pat, Bob, and Panda. Pat, Bob, and Panda.
You're really on the three-name club.
Okay, Mickey, Bob, and Pat. Come and visit Mickey, Bob, and Pat. What?
268, one in custody. Can you have a DMT meet us at the LEC?
260 copy, one in custody. Is there a DMT operator on 1 or 2? That
Here's
could
a siren. Oh, here's my point where I was going with this. I had Panda Express yesterday. And then today I had Leonchins.
Okay.
I have to say I like Panda Express better.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. It took me many servings to come to that conclusion, but let's check the gas station here, make sure everybody's okay.
Oh, it is crowded.
Oh, there's the racers. Oh, the racers are here. Hi, guys.
Shit, Bob found the racers.
How's everybody? We're going to Raspberry? Shit. There's 7 squads down there.
I only saw 5 when I was.
Oh, yeah. Well, the other 2 were hiding. The other 2 were hiding. You shouldn't be racing a BMW anyhow.
I wouldn't call it racing. These things break too easy. I wouldn't do anything. You can't afford to fix them anymore.
It's going to be cold pretty soon.
Oh, it is cold now. Oh,
yeah.
Trying to get our last cruises in for the year before she goes back underneath the car in the garage.
23 on that disturbance.
Well, that's good. It looks
How's
good.
your night going?
Very slow.
Good. That's a good thing for the most part.
Yeah,
isn't
it is. It is.
Oh, yeah.
It's always positive.
That's why you got all the squads at Raspberry, because they got nothing else to do. We better go say hi to the Mustang before he sneaks away.
Yeah, you know what? I would, definitely. Anybody who drives a Mustang, I worry about.
Nice to see you guys.
Holding out.
See ya. Have a good one.
Thank you.
To be certain, and they'll probably clip it themselves if nothing's going on. But yeah, Bob did find the racers.
How's it going? Good. How are you guys?
Staying safe.
Are we doing videos of donuts or what?
No, I can't do donuts. I got all-wheel drive.
I heard you say you. Yeah. Very good.
No, we're behaving. Just trying to find a spot to chill and talk for a little bit.
St. Paul Park.
St. Paul Park?
Yeah.
Not too many.
Appreciate you all. Drive safe tonight.
How's that muffler doing? The Musty Boys, huh? Is this the last time of the year or what?
That motor
I don't
sounds
know.
nice.
How many more meets you got? We don't normally allow you guys even into this county. You know exactly what I mean. Yeah.
Sure he doesn't.
Got a Musty Boys hat on. I don't think he even knew he had the hat on.
Well, thank you, Lori. You'll be interested in this, and I bet Bobby will be really interested in doing this.
Okay.
There's a copycat recipe for Panda Express's black pepper chicken.
No way.
Called Easy Black Pepper Chicken Recipe.
Send it to me. 'Cause I'm all in, and my kid does know how to cook.
I know. That's why I brought that up. Lori, if you'll send me a link to that, I would really appreciate that.
That'd be fun. I wonder if we can use it when we open up Bob, Pat, and Panda. And you know what? Here's the thing. When we open up our restaurant, it's not going to be Panda Express either. I think Panda's fair use, okay?
Right.
Bob, Pat, Panda, and we're going to call it not Express. Bob, Pat, Panda, not Express.
Oh, expressly Bob, Pat, and Panda.
I like that. But you know, you should. When you come into a restaurant, you shouldn't just try to get the hell out of there. You should actually have a little engagement with the people that work across the counter, right?
Absolutely.
So, how about expressly? Bob, Pat, and Panda.
Oh, you one-upped me, but I'm proud of you for that one-upping.
I'm just brainstorming at this point.
Happy comment.
Brainstorming. But if anybody knows the people that own Panda Express, I'm willing to open one in Shoreview in Vadnais Heights because there's a hole up there in their service. There's one in Maplewood, there's one in Blaine, but there's nothing in Shoreview.
218. We're outside. Keep calling traffic.
Where's the one in Maplewood?
In the mall.
Oh, okay.
There's one in Woodbury. I seriously will enjoy getting that recipe for that. It's one of my favorite meals.
Well, I hope she messages it to me.
The hard part is deciding whether to have rice or noodles with it.
I'm more of a noodle guy, I gotta say.
Yeah. Well, here's the deal. When I order at House of Wong, and House of Wong is one of my favorite places, they should probably just say we're ordering Bob Fletcher's special because, first of all, it's the same thing every time. Kung Pao chicken.
Okay. I like Kung Pao chicken.
No peanuts.
Okay.
No mushrooms.
Okay.
All right. No peanuts, no mushrooms. And then they'll ask you, are you allergic?
Brunette.
The answer is no.
Brunette.
I just don't like peanuts with my Kung Pao chicken.
Okay.
Curtis rice, no mayo.
Vegetable fried rice. No mushrooms. I know a lot of you out there love mushrooms, but
I'm one of them.
I don't eat mushrooms for the same reason I don't eat shrimp. Have you ever seen them when they're living?
Dude, Bob's right, man. They're sea cockroaches. I mean, that's what they are. He's talking about shrimp. I'm directly talking about lobster, but shrimp are also crustacean, and they're sea bugs.
Much better than the egg rolls at
sea bugs.
Now,
that's cool if you like eating bugs. I don't
cheese
care.
puffs
Eat
that
some
lean
grub
chins
worms
are
too, whatever. But
they are
not me, man. Fried, maybe, you know, like I'm a victim of eating some fried shrimp once in a while, I guess. It's happened. I didn't hate it. And I've eaten lobster, but I can't eat more than a few bites of it because it's too rich. And like crab meat is pretty good too. If anything, out of all of those things, I'd rather eat a crab. And then I only want to eat their legs.
You know, when you live way out in the country like Montana, Idaho, like the Unabomber, he lived out there, right?
Yeah, he was in Montana.
Montana, yeah. I saw a movie about him. Of course, he got mad about the airplanes flying over his place. You know.
Ted Kaczynski.
Eventually, his bombs were directed at the United Airlines people originally. But where I was going with this is like when you're way out there, you hardly ever see another car. That's kind of like what tonight is.
Yeah.
Hello out there.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, brother. So.
Annie, I've heard that. Caveat. Spring rolls and egg rolls, I heard, are fantastic.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of people that make homemade stuff, too, that's great. I've had a lot of Hmong and Vietnamese friends that do amazing egg rolls. I was just comparing the commercial grade.
273.
273, standby 1. Code 120.
Is it all now?
120 was 101 to copy an assault complaint at the Christensen Bar, 1567 University Avenue West. We have complaint of one male shot.
Shot?
I don't know. Did he really say that?
101 copy.
It was an assault complaint. It didn't say shots fired. I must have said shot.
Yep. One shot inside the bar.
Well, I'll say this. That's one of the few bars on University Avenue that's the same name as when we worked.
See that the updates are saying he's shot inside of the bar. We just get the suspect.
Affirmative. I'm sure the TC's working on all the suspects involved.
How's it look, buddy?
It is clear.
Well, like normal, the suspect ran out the rear door into the alley. Right? And that, we know, is the way they always ran out when we were there. Of course, there wasn't light rail then, so.
I don't want any more updates.
Next, we'll talk in medical. I have a
35-year-old male victim, conscious and breathing.
On the block.
One second.
Squads are arriving on scene.
Yep.
Clear.
101, if we don't have any squads on the priority calls, start heading that way until we get further updates.
Well, 1 and 2 must be merged, huh? Again? I'm hearing the ones on 2 channel. So be careful when we transmit.
Serious bleeding, wound in a central location. Assailant.
It's just their signal. Or
Clear
their
right.
focus on the camera.
Casings out front. Well, there you have it.
My bad.
118 for squad info. Description of suspects, 2 black males wearing black hoodies ran north just behind the bar.
2 black males wearing black hoodies ran north behind the bar.
77.
I'm sure you can hear that, but 2 black males ran north.
177 is the air clear.
77, go ahead.
Split those channels again.
Third medics for 2 victims. I got 1 victim with a gunshot wound to his right finger, and a second victim with a gunshot wound to his right hip.
Copy. 2 victims.
110. Like there's a small Smith & Wesson M&P, the top part of the gun and spring are laying out here.
Copy. Small Smith & Wesson MP, part of it laying out front.
635, we have the resource, we'll start a perimeter. 101, I'm en route.
Those poor canine
Plays
guys,
down in,
they're always the first to
635,
try to get
get that
a
perimeter
perimeter
going.
put together.
Yep.
Copy. How far north do you want to? Like Charles, Edmond?
And to the east, maybe the west. I don't know if they got much Snelling.
Somebody must.
Copy. Couple blocks to the north. Couple blocks to the east.
You know these
Just
guys?
requesting call 10 Tahoe. 2 males arrived in 10 Tahoe. Unknown direction of travel. Copy. 2 males arrived in 10 Tahoe.
Well, that would have been a good piece before we.
Got 635, let's work on that perimeter unless we have information that suggests that they left some vehicle. Let's do Snelling, maybe a block or two west of that. Let's look to Thomas, and maybe let's work University to the south, and let's do Pascal to the east.
2-8, this will be Rise 223. Be 10-8.
A 10.
1-8, Snelling, Charles.
10 Tahoe.
1-8, copy.
10 Tahoe.
164, ask the radio trooper.
164, copy.
27323.
Clear.
120, Asbury and Charles.
Asbury, Charles, copy.
Number 260.
Simpson, Charles.
Traffic for 260.
Copy 1-8.
Clear.
One 77, can you tell Mix to step it off?
Oops. That don't sound good. Yeah, if you get shot in the hip, generally it's survivable unless it's hit a major artery. And then
101 en route. How many patrons do we have so far? No one leaves.
Copy. No patrons to leave the bar. 307.
10 Tahoe's probability.
Copy.
Well,
Information to Roseville Squad. Fire's going to be around northbound 35W, go eastbound Highway 36 for a vehicle fire. Everybody is out and safe patrol is being notified.
Hey, one, you can send it to me.
well, there is the fire rig coming to tend to one of the victims.
Copy.
And if the medic rig is behind him, nope. So we're on University Avenue. Snelling is right up here. This bar's been in the neighborhood for, oh, I don't know, 45 years minimum, maybe 50, 60.
Yeah, really.
Sereni's, remember Sereni's Pizza
Medic
was
rig is already here.
You know what that first fireman's saying?
4488. 101, any more updates?
148. No more updates.
I see that last update. Everything's code for inside with inquiries. I'm just waiting with the subject outside.
Copy that. Thank you.
You know what else?
Good.
Cross 323,
Coming behind us? Another medic rig or what?
312.
Not sure what it is.
With a spot to back, 1640 Galtier Street, very suspicious.
1354 Maryland, a Dairy Queen.
Male that had previously gone into Department 101 is back on Hispanic male, 30-year-old, 3 males wearing black clothing, on the other side of the building.
635.
One of our victims here, the one that got winged in the finger, he has
the victim with
the ability to access cameras, but he's getting treated too, so we're going to hopefully get cameras momentarily.
Copy when the victim can
He had a smile on his face though, huh?
Yep. Probably smiling with very happy that he only hit my finger.
Copy on thing, 128.
272 on line, do we need help inside the bar or on the perimeter? Yes, we're going to need assistance with the patrons inside the bar, put them in the location. Where we can start interviewing him.
44, 48 Tingle.
Clear advise, comments with 317. You can cancel 323 and 321.
So one of the reasons they're, I have to be honest, it depends on how the victims do in terms of the level of investigation.
Father of a child.
If there's nobody shot, they wouldn't interview they wouldn't hold the scene like that. If somebody's dead, they would hold it and haul them all down.
118 Castro will be heading down to the hospital with the victim, and you'll keep me updated.
So, but apparently it sounds like this victim is shot in the hip but going downhill. Isn't that your interpretation?
That's what it sounded like.
So now they're going to hold the scene to determine if there's a homicide here. Usually if the medics got you, you're going to live. Is there anybody in that car, Pat?
Yes.
Usually. Mute that for 1 minute if you wouldn't mind.
I noticed a sign there. Christensen's now calls itself the Midway Saloon.
Perfect.
I like that name, actually.
Not as good as Pat, Bob, and Panda.
We can break the perimeter down and have squad
Or expressly Pat, Bob, and Panda.
getting victims are getting witness statements.
So they're breaking the perimeter down. They've decided that suspects have left in a car.
No, actually, that's about a half a block away from the old Trend Bar.
Yeah. Not far, though.
Not far at all. The Trend Bar was right at the northeast corner of Asbury University.
They closed it down, right? Because they had so many shootings there.
Yeah.
Just a couple of years ago when we first started doing Live on Patrol.
Mm-hmm.
55.
We got an additional call, 849 Western, Matt Transportation for an alarm. Back truck 360-degree motion sensor.
Copy, it was all secure before. We'll check it out again.
Copy.
We are in the front of McAllister College. A lot of dignitaries in Minnesota went to McAllister. Some went on to accomplish great things, like Walter Mondale,
Absolutely.
Vice President. I always thought Hamlin was a little better.
Just a little bit of bias there.
Well, yeah.
Sir, you're having a camera.
No, I'm sure the McAllister alumni would argue. I went to Hamlin, of course, so that's why we joke about that.
Yep, you're not going to track if there's a car with a camera that can assist.
Back in the day, we used to have stick-ups. We don't have many stick-ups anymore, do we?
No, we really don't.
2 or 3.
Too many other ways to make money illegally. But you know, people
This will
would
be cleared to you.
they park their cars a half a block away like that.
Copy, 131.
You always have a getaway driver.
The alarm trips all came in at 1:15 hours. I got a hold of a key holder. He said he lives in Forest Lake. Wondering if one of you guys could give him a call before he starts heading this way.
Copy. One of us will give him a call.
Perfect, thank you.
slept in the car.
Really?
Yeah, you really can't get a hotel in Fort Myers.
why we copy update 10-8.
Stayed in Sarasota.
Copy 133.
And then after that, Naples. But there's no hotels available in Fort Myers. People are either down there in the hotels to check on their property, or they're displaced into hotels.
211, I copy your en route 602 Wheelock Parkway for suspicious F-153.
I'm just going to check in that car. Obviously, it's in reverse, so it doesn't seem like anybody is in there. The reverse turns those white lights on, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're good? Yeah. All right, yeah, your car in reverse. I didn't know if you knew that. Just, oh, okay. Just making sure you're all right. Have a good night. You bet. Yeah, thanks. Charging the phone. That's what happens when you lose your wall plug. You gotta go to your car.
Bummer.
So this is the street right here, James, that they tried to steal an elderly woman's car. Ended up taking her
for DMT
purse.
operator.
That's for 129?
Hey, from 129, would you be able to assist with another DMT operation at the LEC?
I'm already here, so why not?
Excellent, thank you.
101, we're code 4 here. We're just getting statements and collecting evidence.
101 copy. Code 4, getting statements and collecting evidence. 135.
What was that car, Pat? Anything of note? No.
No, I don't think so.
North on Cleveland. 26 and a 25. Oh, you're right. They turned everything to 25, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Even the 30s.
The only ones that aren't are the ones that are technically county roads.
Alright, good to know.
Like Rice Street, I think, is 30.
caller. Rambling on making sounds, believes people are in the building that should not be there. We have a history of safety call.
That's not the call tier call again, is it? I know there was a call there just a little bit ago.
Negative one. Report. You're 203, showing your route at 138.
262 on the use team.
No, that's Wabasha.
260, go man.
Let's just roll by it and open the plate. 279 XR.
Ending on 78.1.
Copy. 140.
It's clear.
Courtesy ride. Put the info in the chat.
Copy. Should I transfer everyone?
Today, are you aware of the East Dairy Queen call? I think it was 403.
Please supplement me, Ocean. Thank you.
Well, we are going to head back to the barn. It's almost 1:45.
28 keys on.
These are slow. Slow.
So we'll see what happens after having said the barn word.
20.
Yeah.
208, the keys number is 192614.
And 6 copy, thank you.
Operation.
Sure. Build a lot of apartments, don't they?
Yeah.
3 to 4 stories, 5 sometimes. It's not a bad thing. It's just interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the neighborhoods are growing up rather than out.
Right. I'm going to jump on the freeway here and take us back to the barn. So, Patrick, why don't we sign off before we hit the freeway? And thank you for joining us. Sorry there wasn't a little more educational activity, but that's what makes the job what it is.
That's right. Well, thank you so much for being with us, folks. And we will see you next time we go live. Keep being kind, okay? Sometime tomorrow, just perform a random act of kindness. Take care, and we'll see you next time.
Huh. Well, I didn't hear for sure if they just wrapped it up or not, but I know they were just talking about wrapping it up, so I'm gonna wrap this up and get stuff set up and play some World of Tanks here shortly. Hopefully I can get enough signal to make it worth watching. Everything was fine through my laptop too, so it's got to be something going on with my Xbox or the service. I don't know. But thanks for watching as always.
Let's just check that out.
And see you next time, which will be shortly.
Copy. In 3-6.